So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Still! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Has a look and place it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Asensio cuts it out. Mbappe, looking for the run. Asensio kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. It's Asa! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
What a throw in. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Ceballos. Rafinha. Approaching the half-hour mark. Valverde. And Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. Valverde. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is a brilliant interception. Pedri powering forward here. Goal, it's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No luck with that. Dink over. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ceballos, there's the shot! It's loose, it's fallen kindly here. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hazard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mbappe. Pedri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Koundé, Ceballos, and Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Howson is there, and he can pick it up. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Rafinha. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Mbappe Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Koundé.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Rudiger. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Halo Bang Paris, selamat malam Bang Paris. Mabar dah. Udah login belum? Oke Bang Paris, oke. Oke, siap Bang Paris. Selamat tugas. Selamat tugas Bang Paris. Tapi
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. Doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
mas lumayan nga. Kamu kalah.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And here's Mbappe. Long ball upfield. Tries to play it through. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Nicked it back promptly.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be...
Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
In with the challenge. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that pass has been well intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Modric tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what a mistake! Now he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. Pedri. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Showing great feet there. Played in deep. Pedri. Now Modric. Now it's Bale. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Raul. And he's managed to get free. Ah, such a clever touch. And that could well leave a mark. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Guardiola. Alaba. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe is onto this. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that has not gone well. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Few chances to talk of, Jim. Few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal, simply because...
Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Raul. He has a chance for a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one-on-one, surely! Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koundé wins the duel this time.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He might be in here! And he's heaved it away.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but...
Mbappe! Off the post! Flings in across. That's a decent clearance. Spread out to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Rashford. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri. And that will be the final act.
Just a quick announcement.
So that is it, the end of the road. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Rice. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Thiago Silva gets good distance on it. Guarneri. And here's Højlund. Bruno Fernandes! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's played forward. Valverde. And Guardiola. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Eder Militao wins the duel this time. Šeško. Saliba. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can clear it away. Well read, nice interception. Burn. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. Burn. Looking to play him in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. And that should get the job done. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's through, now is he in? Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And the through ball. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Hakimi. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. And he's running through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a little off target. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
He's in a great position here. Rice spots it and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. Rodri. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Waneri. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Bale. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 10, Hoyland.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
Coming on the field, number 38.
Seara really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Valverde. And here's Bale.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. White gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Messi. Lewandowski.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Fernandez. Up towards the front line. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Matías Cunha. Now this could be a chance. And this is Bale. He has found the... He's having a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yamal threads one in. Saliba deals with that comfortably. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back. Matías Cunha is on his chance! Magnificent from Matías Cunha! He's got himself an absolute peach. ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's being urged to shoot. And that has been clubbed away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rodri. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
There's the shot! It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Iniesta. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Yamal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And the pass is intercepted. Iniesta. White. And here's Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. And he can clear it away. And here's Iniesta. Yamal has it in a wide position. And this is Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Neymar. It's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Hazard! And he's managed to get rid.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Caresses it through. Hakimi with the clearance. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Bale. That's a good ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And they're back on the ball again. Might be danger here. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Bale. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Matheus Cunha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. A probing pass. Saliba gets it away. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Seara are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. Rodri. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Davids. He's had a shot! They've done it! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Almost an hour gone. Oh, well played, well played. Real chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Byrne to Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 19, Hazard. Coming on the field is
Rangers
number 17,
choosing to make the first change. Son Heung-min coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's found a way past. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 11, Mbappe.
Rangers making
on to
consecutive
replace him
changes
is
here.
number
Kane to come
9,
on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And it's made its way to him. Reinders. And it's Hakimi. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano. Played back in. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you...
Login bang, login. Login Bang Baris, login. Siap, siap, oke. Udah, Bang.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. Goal! Pedri. Greenwood. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe is onto this. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on. Great shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming. The referee's awarded a free kick. Carvajal, look at the... And a chance! Greenwood finds himself offside. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Burn. That's a sharp pass. It's Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yang mau masuk aja bang, yang mau mabar masuk aja. Kenapa bang keluar ya? Kenapa jaringannya ya? Apa gimana? Oke. Iya ya, keluar sendiri bang. Gak bisa masuk bang. Hah? Kok bisa begitu ya? Waduh. Waduh. Kepenuhan kali apa gimana? Kepenuhan kali bang. Kepenuhan enggak bang? Oke bang, oke.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Oke bang.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is...
Oh, what a mistake! He's cut it out. Shoot! It's in! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Caresses it through. Oh, that's delightful. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it in low. Hakimi with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bell! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's been caught on. And another try. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had it taken off him. Nicely shaped ball. This is Batistuta. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that's been won straight back. That looks a decent... And a chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.